Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back discussing an alternate cut of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Alternate Cuts is the series in which Jason from Horrific Nightmares and I discuss alternate versions of various films. Last month, during the 31 Days of Halloween, we covered alternate cuts of 3 different movies in the Halloween franchise. Those 3 were heavy hitters, and in many ways, a lot different from their original versions. This month, we have something a bit simpler, albeit intriguing. When J.K. Rowling wrote the original Harry Potter book, it was titled Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. This was, of course, in the UK. But when the book was published in the US, the title was changed to Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. For Harry Potter fans, that's typically common knowledge. But what I'm not sure a lot of people realize is the same thing happened with the first Harry Potter movie. While here in the US we know the film as Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, everywhere else in the world it was released under its original book title, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. This here is my special edition Warner Brothers DVD release from Canada. As you can see, it contains the Philosopher's Stone title. I do have the US release as well, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. They were also released separately on VHS. Here's my US tape and my Canadian tape. Notice the different titles on these as well. And then finally, I have both cuts on Blu-ray, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone from the US, and Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone from the UK. I originally hadn't planned on showing my copies of the Sorcerer's Stone in this video, but hey, physical media matters. By the way, November really is the perfect time to discuss this one, because Harry Potter movies are often played around the holidays. There are Halloween elements and Christmas elements, especially in this first film of the franchise. Then again, they're pretty much played year-round because, well, they're awesome. Harry Potter is easily one of, if not my favorite, non-horror franchise. Although some could argue it does have some horror elements. Now, it's not just the title that's different either. Of course, the title screen in the actual movie shows the respective title for each version. But also, alternate takes were used for every scene featuring the words Philosopher's Stone or Sorcerer's Stone. For example, in the US version, when Harry, Ron, and Hermione are in the library, Hermione says the words Sorcerer's Stone 3 times. In addition to that, the actual text in the book she's referencing says Sorcerer's Stone. In Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, which is the version seen around the rest of the world, Hermione says the words Philosopher's Stone instead, and the book text says that as well. When the 3 friends visit Hagrid's hut in the US version, they can all be heard saying Sorcerer's Stone when he closes the door on them. In this cut, they are heard saying Philosopher's Stone. Then, later on in the woods, Harry says Sorcerer's Stone in the US version, but Philosopher's Stone in this one. And finally, when the 3 of them are talking to Professor McGonagall, Harry says Sorcerer's Stone in the US version and Philosopher's Stone in the rest of them. I do find it interesting how they used alternate takes in the alternate cuts. They chose the word sorcerer for the US audience, feeling it was more magical. I know the two different book versions contain even more changes, but as far as the movies go, it's only what I described. Still, I find Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone to be a fascinating version. For us in the US, that's the alternate cut. But for everyone else in the world, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone is the alternate cut. As a huge Harry Potter movie fan, and as a completist, I'm happy to have both versions. And the great thing about both versions existing is the fact that we have alternate cuts. Which version do you own, and which have you seen? Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, or Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone? Comment below and let me know. And please be sure to check out Jason's video as well to hear what he has to say. Which alternate cut of which movie will we discuss next? Check back soon to find out. Until then, remember, physical media matters. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up and be kind. Subscribe.